So Charles, 897 ain't gonna get it.
No. Way too fucking high.
Okay. Charles, there's things that everybody knows and some things that nobody knows. For example, you're buying a $33,000 vehicle. Everybody knows that that vehicle is going to depreciate, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The good news is vehicles are depreciating at a much slower rate than they have in the past. That's good news for you. The $897 a month at 60 months, there's something that most people don't know about that payment. There's a savings element, meaning part of that payment is coming back to you. Has anybody ever showed you how an automobile payment works when it comes to building cash value?
No.
Okay. Look, here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to write a check for $897, correct?
Correct.
You can, you just don't want to.
I won't.
You don't want to say, you won't, I hear you. You don't want to write the check. You don't want to send it to said lender. And I draw a picture of a check and a picture of a lender. It's a rectangle and a square. Okay, it's not great graphics. You think the lender's going to keep all that money, don't you?
Well, they are.
Well, metaphorically speaking, they're not. Because when you make that 60th payment, Charles, of $897, notice how I keep emphasizing the $897. Does it sound like I'm going to drop the payment? No. When you make that last payment of $897, 5 years from now, what comes back to you in the mail?
Title.
Title. Except it's called free and clear because there's only one name on it. There's no lender's name on it. It's yours. All right? Now, the question I've got for you, Charles, if you drive this Equinox like you intend on driving it, you don't do anything special, but you don't crash it and you don't trash it either. What do you think that $33,000 vehicle will be worth when you make that last payment?
Gotta be worth 20 at least.
I would think so all day long. So, Charles, 5 years from now, you've got no payment at all. You've got your Equinox and you've got a title worth $20,000. And by the way, that's an asset on your personal balance sheet. So, if we take $20,000 and we divide it by 60, that's $333. Charles, do you know what that $333 represents?
No, I don't.
Every time you write a check for $897, metaphorically speaking, $333 is flowing right back to your title. So while you'll pay $897 to own this vehicle, what you're going to pay to drive it is $897 minus $333, which is $564 a month. Tell me that vehicle's worth $564 a month.
I'll pay $564 a month.
You're going to pay $897. Your net payment's going to be, need your okay right there. Now this is for the customer who can make the payment. They're just having a psychological battle because it's the highest payment they've ever had. Rudy, what percentage of the people that leave here after they buy a car from you are leaving with the highest payment they've ever had?
Shit, a lot of them.
If it ain't 90%, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, 95%.
Yeah. People are leaving. I mean, automobile and truck payments have never been higher in the history of the car business. All right, you think they're going down anytime soon?
No.
I hope interest rates go down because that does help us, but vehicle prices, they going down?
Nope.
Hell, they may be going up.
Yep.
Okay? So that's what I call the cash value or net payment strategy. The math is easy. What's the payment, what's the vehicle going to be worth at the end, divided by the term of the loan in months? And that gives you the amount of money that the customer is saving every single time they write a check. Do any of you have whole life insurance? You got whole life. You got whole life. I've got term. Okay? I'll never see a penny from my life insurance policy. Only my beneficiaries will see money. You, too, are building cash value in your policies every time you make a premium payment. You can borrow against it. You can cash it out while you're still alive. Every time someone makes a vehicle payment, they are building cash value. You know, we call it equity, but it's actually cash value in that vehicle. Okay?